Welcome to the Shortwave radio channel, and a lot of people have been asking me if I would add the Sangean ATS-909X2 and in the list of my favorite portable shortwave receivers for 2021. And what I would say is that it won't make the list because of the price versus the missing features and the little things that it they designed wrong. But it won't make the list of the bad ones either. It's in performance a decent radio, and if you have one or buy one, it performs well. It's sensitive on telescopic more than the 909X and the 909 original, so they fixed that problem. And you'll just definitely have a good radio, an easy radio to tune around with, including with single sideband. It does have its quirks that I'm not happy with for the price sold, and that's where my ranting goes. It's not a ranting of a bad radio, it's a ranting of a radio that the design wasn't done properly. Variable bandwidth feature is useless. It doesn't help in anything, and it even has its own button. They could have, just forgotten about that. And instead, they could have added the capability of changing bandwidths on single sideband. That would have been more important for me to have a feature like that. The display is beautiful, and the radio itself is one of the most beautiful radios you can see. But unfortunately, there's a few little quirks. The off frequency, kind of, for me, that's a no-no. A radio of this price that cannot be calibrated and is off depending on the model you have. It'll be off from a few hertz to a few hundred hertz to a kilohertz. I've seen one demonstration of in a YouTube channel. The guy kind of indirectly talks about how I rented at off frequency, and he's showing a AM signal of an international broadcaster, and he says it's not off. And my radio's perfectly on. Well, that's not how you know if it's off or not. You have to go into single sideband, and there you see that it's off. You won't see it's off if you tune only international broadcast bands, and if that's the only thing you tune, you won't care about the fact that it's slightly off in frequency, and you'll have the bandwidths that you'll choose for international broadcast listening and all. It'll be for you a great radio probably. My ranting is purely a little more technical into what they missed and what could have been much better here. But if you do have one, you watch my videos, you might think, well, this guy is trashing this radio and it works great. I'm just mentioning its unacceptable little things that shouldn't be for a radio of this price, that's all. Of course, FM has RDS functionality, which is great if you like RDS and have displayed information of the different stations that you tune around. RDS definitely works great. As for the shortwave bands, it's full coverage. It's single sideband works great. The overall performance of it is pretty good. And I would not put this radio in a bad league. I will not put a negative to it. I will just say that for the price that it is, it could be better and better designed. That's mostly it. But if it's not a bad radio in sensitivity. If you like the Airband, it has it. One of the things I have here is FM breakthrough because of the strong stations, but you might not have that problem if you live, in an area where the FM stations are not that strong. And overall, it does a job that it's supposed to do and is receiving international broadcasts and do it in a decent way. And it does in a decent way receive international broadcasts. It does in a decent way, tune single sideband and amateur signals and so on. It has a lot of little features, including a record out capability, and it is definitely a radio that is very beautiful, like I said, and has some nice little features attached to it. also. For the AA batteries, that could be a game changer for a lot of you. It might be something that you suddenly would look at this rather than, say, a Texan PL990 because of the batteries. It does use standard AA's, which is something that, you know, a lot of you don't like when you're not in the standard batteries. And I totally understand and I totally agree with that, that having regular AA batteries, they're easy to find everywhere. Where, you know, those lithium ion batteries, you won't find them in the corner store. So that's the thing about that. And has internal charging, very advanced internal charging of the batteries too. So medium wave and long wave performance seems to be quite good also. And one of the things actually I want to do today is to compare the Sangean ATS-909 with the C-Crane for medium wave actually. So that's going to be the comparing later today. So decent radio, not making it personally the best of 2021 in the radios, but I'll put it in the good radios of 2021 still. Something interesting and something that definitely is, you know, it's okay if you purchase it. You're not getting a bad radio, don't worry. You're getting a decent package, and comes with a power adapter. That could be also something fun for a lot of people. A very quiet power adapter. Also, the Sangean knows how to, you know, provide very quiet adapters that don't add noise to the radios, which is very nice also. Stereo through earbuds, of course, and well, nice little package still, even though there's a little bit of quirks that I don't like. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.